Hello everybody and welcome back to my mostly vanilla Minecraft series. So, I've just harvested these crops because somehow a lot of them ended up being grown. I don't remember how that happened. I didn't think that many wheat, or that much wheat rather, was grown already while I was building this. Now, on to everybody's favorite part of these videos in this series, I added new textures, of course. I'm still changing the GUI textures because there's a lot of them in this game. Curse Mojang for that. Anyway, so the new textures, there's quite a few of them actually. I don't remember them all, but I think they all have to do with the recipe book, right? So, press inventory. Yeah, so this is one of them. This is the unselected button for the recipe book, and that's what it looks like when it's selected. And then of course there's these textures, because apparently non-craftable slots and craftable slots had entirely different GUIs. You would have thought. So yeah, this is what my recipe looks like now. Everything I can't craft has an X behind it, and everything I can craft just looks like a normal slot. Of course, I also changed these tabs. And oh boy. I don't think that was all of them. It might have been. But there was a lot of GUI just for that. Anyway, so what I want to do in this episode is to move toward making an enchanting table. So I need to make a cow farm. I have plenty of cows here, but I need to make them a separate pen so I could breed them. And I need to start managing my sugarcane farm. Ow, all the way down here. I need to start occasionally trimming that because enchanting setups take a whole lot of paper and a whole lot of leather. So those are the two main things I need. Of course, how is that zombie still there? Seriously, do zombies not burn if they're in boats? No, they should, shouldn't they? So why is this zombie still alive? It doesn't even have armor. Is it because the boat is in the water? Whatever, I'm confused. The three main things I need for an enchanting setup are sugarcane, leather, and planks. Of course, I have planks in abundance. So what I really need is just the leather and the paper. So that's good because I have both sugarcane and cows. But for the enchanting table itself, now that's going to be the real problem because that requires diamonds and it requires obsidian, and I have neither, believe it or not. Of course, everybody believes that. This is an unedited series, and well, you all know what I've been doing in the past episodes, which was not exactly for survival advancement, but rather personal, I don't know, objectives. So I need to come in here. I gotta unload my inventory, definitely. Before I actually go mining for the diamonds though, I'm definitely going to have to have to tag all my chests so I'll know what I'm meant to be looking at. So, okay, I got leather here. This is mob and animal drops, so that makes sense. Sticks go in here. Do I have any chests? No, I don't have any chests specific for tools, which this one can be for. Tools. I'm gonna keep my food on me. I don't need all of this. You need to go in the pickaxe slot, you in the axe slot, and I don't need the shovels. So I'm missing a sword and iron pickaxes because I need iron pickaxes to mine diamond. Alright, I have all the items I need. My sword and a couple of iron pickaxes. And I also tagged my chests during that pause. So you got cobblestone and cobble related. You got animal and mob drops, stone blocks, dirt blocks, because grass, so it would have been stupid to just label it as dirt. Wood and wood related blocks, which is pretty much everything wood, naturally. Plant life and crops, tools, and then misc, short for miscellaneous. So, for diamonds, I am going to have to go mining. And yeah, okay, here it is. I do have a mine. I just hardly ever use it. Down here, does it go down to deep slate? Because that's around the level that diamonds start appearing more. No, it's still in stone, which means I'm gonna have a lot of mining ahead of me. I actually forgot about this part of enchanting, but I just found lapis. That's definitely gonna be helpful for the future. You need a lot of this to enchant something, right? Well, maybe you don't need a lot, but you still need it, and that's what matters. Now, back to mining until I get to deep slate. I haven't gone very far, maybe around 12 blocks down. So, time to continue this. Okay, well, I found some diamonds, finally. As you can see, it's night at this point. But I found diamonds. My question is, though, is there 5 diamonds here? Because I need 2 for the enchanting table, I believe, and 3 for a diamond pickaxe to get up. Oh, yeah, I think there's enough. I need 5 of them. Come on, give me at least 6, please. Oh, look at that, I got 6. Are there any more here? I don't think there are. I think I got them all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna consider that as me getting them all. So, that is one less thing I need to do to complete my enchanting setup. I have 6 diamonds. That's 2 for the enchanting table and 3 for a diamond pickaxe for obsidian. Now I just gotta make my way up, and hopefully I'll be able to find some lava that I could pour my water on. Also, I've just realized that I still have yet to actually change the texture of my offhand slot. So, yeah, just ignore that. I know it's going to be harder to ignore now that I've actually, pointed it out. But, just ignore its existence. It's not there. It's not there. Trust me. Alright, I offloaded all the cobblestone and stone blocks I had after I crafted my diamond pickaxe. But now it's time for me to actually do the scariest part of this entire thing, and that would be to look for lava anywhere. Because, okay, sorry about that, my cat was scratching himself inside a box, and so he was kicking the side of it. Anyway, I need to find lava to pour my water on for 2 reasons. To get obsidian for an enchanting table, which I think takes 4, plus obsidian for a nether portal, which I believe takes 10, as long as I don't collect blocks for the corners. And so, knowing that, it's time for me to start my journey. And I'm just going to go straight that way so I don't get lost, because I don't got a compass. And I just really hope that I don't end up dying, because then I'll lose all my stuff. I found this ravine here, so let's go down and see if there's any lava in here. Usually lava spawns in these things, right? Also, sorry for the lag. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting so much of it. But, no, there is no lava on this side. Is there any in this deep, dark cave over here? Oh, I really need to eat. Okay, there's nothing here. So, I guess that's back to my search then. Well, that's the end of the line this way. There's literally nothing out here but a bunch of grasslands and water. This is the edge of the direction I was going, so I need to turn and do a 180 straight back to my house because I'm pretty sure it's also getting dark. And you know, after all this time, it probably wasn't that long for you guys, but I've been vlogging for like 5 minutes here with my recording pause since the ravine or something. I don't know, it might not have actually been that long, but it certainly felt that way. But I have not seen a single piece of lava, and I'm regretting not bringing my horse along because I suddenly remembered that I had one of those. It was just sitting in my animal pen. So I need to make my way all the way back home, and if I go in that direction after I reach my house and hopefully find lava, I'm definitely going to take my horse with me to speed things up. Because this is just annoying. I did see a lot of cool terrain though, like that. I am appreciative of that. But I don't know what's up with the off lighting, but I think at some point there was like water producing light. So I thought there was lava, but no, there was nothing. Oh my god, do I really have... I don't remember scaling this mountain. Have I? Okay. Well, apparently I might have. I don't remember anymore. I am going to do my best to make my way up this mountain. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. There's a neo jump there. I think that's what they're called, those weird corner jumps. So I'll just move around if I can. Ooh, I hate the sudden lag I'm getting though. I don't know if it's because it's loading in more of the world or what, but sometimes my lag just spikes and oh boy, ooh, like that. I am not a fan of that. So I found lava, but I am severely lost. I have no clue where I'm at right now, and there are mobs everywhere. You see, I knew I was going to get lost because my sense of direction is horrible, absolutely atrocious. But I found lava, and that's what matters. So I'm just gonna, you know, casually dig a hole in the ground like a proper Minecrafter. And okay, do that, and now I could actually see. Of course, I'm gonna move here so no baby zombies get locked onto me, which exactly this will do. There we go. So this should be safe, and I'll occasionally check whether it's day or not because I am not risking my player life trying to mine 14 obsidian at night with tons of creepers, skeletons, and zombies just up and walking about. There's a whole ton of things that go bump in the night that I do not want to have to deal with. Alright, I mined 15 obsidian. Now you may be wondering, if you mine 15 obsidian, why do you only have 14 obsidian? And it's because one block burnt in the lava. Right, yeah, so I wasted an entire minute of my life on that one piece of obsidian that, you know, just burnt. But now I just need to find out where the heck my base is. I am totally lost. Is it up there or... I don't know. Somehow I might have walked past it. I don't know. So I don't know how I would have passed it. Now, I mean, there was that one mountain that I chose to go around instead of scale because it was a pain, but there's no way my house was actually on that mountain, right? I don't remember doing that much scaling to get down, so... But it's... I don't know. I am just totally lost. Absolutely lost. Okay. There's about to be some lag. I'm going to turn up my render distance and simulation distance. Actually, I'll just do the render distance. I don't know what the simulation distance does. Certainly doesn't increase the render distance. Yeah, so... Oh, the lag. I'm sorry. That must look horrible in the video. But I don't see my house. I do see that new village over there, though. Water. I don't think I traveled that far, did I? Is that my village? My home over there on that far mountain, that tower I see? Or is that just terrain? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna head toward that village over there. Okay, so I'll head over there. Alright, there was nothing of real substance here in this village, so back to looking for my house. You get to witness some lag. Oh, yep. Hopefully this doesn't absolutely ruin my video's playback feed. I seriously have no clue where my house is. I don't know how I could be so lost. Surely I didn't go that far from my house. Oh my god. Oh hey, there's an abandoned nether portal here. Or broken nether portal? Lost nether portal? I forget what these things are called. Either way, lodestones. That's actually fantastic. I think with those lodestones, I'll be able to right click on them. There's another village over there. I am not going that way. I'll definitely get lost if I do. But I think if you right click on a lodestone with a compass, that compass will always point at the lodestone you set it to. So if I could ever find my house again, I could place one of those down, create a compass, and I would be perfectly fine exploring under those circumstances. But for now, it's turning night, so I'm gonna head to this village. I apologize for the lag. I found it way off yonder, over there. That's my house. I could see the market right there. I see the 3 huts I built, so I just need to continue going this way and I'll be there. Yay. Now that I'm back home, I actually want to make that compass to see if I'm right about these lodestones, so I can always find my way back in case I ever get lost. And also, I think I would be able... Huh? Where did I get the 15th piece of obsidian? Did I get that from the destroyed nether portal's chest? I don't remember that, but oh well, I'm not going to complain. Anyway, back to the compass. How do I make one of those? Is it just... Yeah, it's just 4 iron surrounding a piece of redstone. I want 2 of these. One to connect to my house. So I'm gonna put this under my front door, and hopefully this works how I expect it to. It does. Country load, take me home. Okay, so I could just replace you now. But now I got a compass that always points at this lodestone, thus pointing to my home. Whoa, that is such a great benefit. Okay, I'm gonna put the obsidian here and I'm gonna unload my things real quick. After unloading my inventory, I think before I build the portal to the nether and place the lodestone, I think I'm going to make that cow farm I was talking about, because that's the only thing I have left, right? That's the only step I have remaining in my multi-step process to prepare for enchanting tables. So I'm gonna need, 2 2 fence gates, right? I'm also going to need plenty of boats because I don't want to let all my animals out. And, like, it would certainly make leading the cows out easier. But, of course, before all that, I do still need to build the farm. I'm getting ahead of myself there a bit. But let's... Oh, hey, there's a green noodle. This isn't hardcore, so I'm not scared of you. Die, please. I would love your gunpowder. Thank you. You know, I know it's gunpowder, but I sometimes find myself saying gum powder for some reason. I don't know. Just a little thing about me. Okay, so I'm gonna put the cow farm right here in this ugly sort of what would you call this area? This tiny peninsula? Is that what it is? No, peninsulas are surrounded on 3 sides by water, right? The Korean peninsula. So, a plateau is, I think that's what they are. Plateaus. They have a single edge that isn't connected to any major land. I mean, okay, I don't think that's what this is. This is just a hill. Oh, I don't know why I'm debating myself like this. Just make the freaking pen. Seriously, bro. Get to work. Now I just need to install the fence gates, and for ease, I'm going to put them here. And to mark this is where they are, make a sort of entrance sign. So now I'm going to transfer all of my cows there, but first I'm going to need boats and leads so I could lead the other animals into the boat so the cows don't take their place. And this should work. I mean, I don't think it's the most effective way of transporting animals, but it would definitely make my life a bit easier. So I got 1 boat in here. Didn't I have 2 boats at some point? Oh, whatever. I can make like 10 of them. Right? No, 12. That's fine. I mean, it's way more than what I need, but it's okay. It's okay. It was a waste of resources. I could always just mine more wood. Okay, but seriously though, up here. Ooh, okay. I hope. Oh my god, I say okay way too much. I will try and get only non-bovine animals into these boats. So, pig, come here. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Okay, you do not want to get in the boat. Get in the boat. No. Okay, that's 1 pig in the boat. Other pig. Get in the boat. In. Okay, I'll just push you in then. There we go. Now I got the pigs. I only really need 2 cows, so it's fine if I trap 1 in here and then kill it. Hopefully the sheep will... Okay, there we go. Now all that's left is that cat, but the cat is fine. I don't care if it escapes. I just need to break this and lead my cows. Come on, boys. Oh my god. You could see like flowers in this sort of storm drain looking thing. You 2 are going to enjoy your new home. Get in here. Thank you. Oop. I re-leaded them. Anywho, you 2 are fine now. So, just replace this fence gate, replace the fence, and we're all good. We're Gucci. Now what I could do is kill this cow. And there we go. I transferred officially. I transferred all of my... Oh, there goes the cat. I transferred all of my animals, or rather my walking beef. I transferred all of my walking beef into their pen. Now, I actually have a ton of beef in my furnace. Yeah, 24. I killed a bunch of cows while I was lost, so... I need wheat. I should have plenty of that. Oh, that's the sign. That's the sign. Yeah, I have more than enough wheat to actually start my cow farm. Back up I go. The last thing on my agenda, since I got my cow farm up and running now, is to build another portal and plant my lodestone over there and connect it to my second compass. First, I am going to discard all these boats. They're clogging my inventory. Animal products in there, monster products in there. Right, so... Okay, I need to... And there's that word again. Frick. But 4 obsidian need to stay in there. And I'm going to use 10 for my nether portal, which I can immediately light up because I have enough resources to make a flint steel as well. Oh, I almost accidentally right-clicked on my house. I would have been so mad. But I think I'm going to set up my nether portal down here for no particular reason other than it's out of the way. Out of sight, out of mind, right? I don't have any other block to place here, so fences it is. I've never actually seen someone use fences as a portal's corners, and probably for good reason. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're in me way. 3. And then corner there, corner here. I don't like that. Disconnect immediately. Plop down here. Oh yeah, that looks bad. Okay, so this is my nether portal. And light. Here we go. I hope I get a decent nether spawn. This is definitely not a good nether spawn. Not only did I spawn in a crimson forest of all places, but I'm also mostly underground with the only exit up here. Now, if you're curious as to why I hate Crimson Forest, it's not because I hate the new blocks or anything. In fact, I like them and I like Crimson Wood. My problem is that this is a literal breeding ground for hoglins. Hoglins are those big boar type monsters that deal a ton of damage on hit. And of course there's also a bunch of these guys. A bunch of oligarchical pigs. Die, pigman. Ow. And the pigman is gone and I'm safe. And yes, they're pigmen, not piglins. Piglins is a stupid name. Okay, in all honesty, I just hate it because I prefer the original name, which was Pigman. I don't know why they changed it to Piglin. So, I'm going to have to rename these compasses. One for nether spawn and one for home. Time to go to the overworld and do just that. My newest additions of workbenches, the anvil, which means due to there being a new GUI that needs to be changed, you can definitely expect that happening in the next video. But I need to rename these. You need to be nether spawn, right? Yeah, I think you're the nether. I hope you're the nether. And you are going to be home. Okay, yeah, I think I have them set right. So, I'm going to use a couple leather and 16 sticks, I think it would be. I don't have 16 sticks. Okay, just turn these into planks and then these into sticks, yada yada. Okay, and now, oh my god, I said it twice. How do you train yourself to not say a word? Like, seriously. I want to stop saying okay every second. But you're Nether spawn, and you're home. There's another thing I could do, which is make a map. And if I'm right about how those work, I think I might be able to make a banner and then right click it with my map, and that banner would get marked on the map as a sort of vanilla waypoint. Of course, you can't teleport to you, but you can't teleport to it. But it serves as a decent location marker. And considering there's like, what, 16 different base colors for banners, you could set 16 different markers on your map. I think you could set them all on one map anyway. You're selling birch saplings? Okay, you know what? I'll buy those, definitely. I don't like birch, but I do use their planks and strip logs. So yeah, I'll take those. Thank you. Now screw off. I don't want you on my land. So if I put you back in here, where did I get flour? Oh, you know what? I know where I got flowers. I killed a few iron golems while my recording was paused because I didn't have enough iron to make an anvil. As you can see here, I'm down to 9 now. Originally, I only had 27, but you know how the story went. So, with all of that being done, it is now time to end this episode. And I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to check back in the next one for the new textures. There's definitely going to be multiple of them because I've recently just switched from just making one texture to making multiple per episode. Because, like, they're not that difficult to make or change anyway. So it's all good. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. Oh, by the way, one more thing. I know I keep delaying the end, but just listen. I think I might start putting the new textures I edit in the descriptions of my videos, because with the multiple textures I add every episode now, it would be a bit more difficult for me to tell you what all of them are, so I could just list them in the description if you ever get curious about what textures I changed. Now, that's where I'm going to leave things off.